As regards Two-Face and Annie Idibia's issue, you know, we are the online in-laws, so I have to also give my own opinion. One thing I have come to realize over the period of years that I have known these people, even if they say Annie met Two-Face when she was 15 and then Two-Face was 24 years old, Annie was not really mature to start with. Even if, according to what we heard from the social media, that Annie was stealing the parents' money to give to Two-Face, and Two-Face was the one that brought her home first. We know what I mean, and all of that. First and foremost, even if Annie did all these things for him, some men, they don't care whether they are the one that broke it, or you stole your parents' money for them, or they met you first wherever. Some men, they don't regard that as anything. And some men will also say, oh, this girl, she has been there for me, and that and that. And remember that all of this period of time that Annie was dating Two-Face, Two-Face now had children with other women, not one woman, but multiple women. That Annie's child was the fifth one, was the first one for Annie, but was the fifth child with Two-Face, before Two-Face proceeded to go and marry her. Okay, now you, Annie, to be honest, we have to be honest. Sometimes we women, we see red flags, we don't take it. These red flags, there's already red flag with Two-Face. Annie is not supposed to marry Two-Face. With lots of red flags. The red flags were there. Annie was not supposed to marry Two-Face. The families of Annie was supposed to talk to her. If she had somebody who could talk to her, they should have stopped her from marrying Two-Face. And Two-Face also, I'm sorry to say, what I also observe is that it's like Two-Face also married Annie maybe out of pity or something. And Annie also, she's seeing the red flag, but she wanted to be the one that won. You know, women now, when there's a guy, everybody's dragging that guy. Then you like, oh, and you know, at that time, Two-Face was a star, was the number one artist that we all knew. You can imagine when he came out with that African Queen, it was a hit, you know. So every woman will want to go with that kind of person. So I also understand where she's coming from. And knowing that different women made children for him, she wants to be the winner. So if Two-Face finally came out to say, oh, I want to marry you, she will accept. But if she knew, she shouldn't have accepted it. And Two-Face also was like, it's not really what he wanted. That is what I feel. But it's just like, yeah, let me do it because of what people said and all of that. And at the time they got married, Annie Maculey is her real name. She was doing well. She was somebody that we were all also wanting to watch, to see when she's on set. And it's not like Two-Face was Annie was bigger than Two-Face. No, Two-Face was really a star. He was big. So Annie, mostly with all women, they want to be with those kind of celebrities. And in the midst of so many women, she wants to win, and that was exactly what happened. And this Annie also, she also has her red flags, because these things that they say she's aggressive, we are not there. That is what we heard. She's aggressive. She don't have respect. She's this, she's that. Two-Face also maybe along the line saw these things, but he didn't. So also Annie had red flags. So both of them, they had their red flags. So, and throughout this relationship to date, it has not been healthy for them, because other women with their children, they are there. So it's very difficult to let go. So if this news that they are getting a divorce is coming has just, been broken, I don't see it as anything that everybody should start blaming Two-Face or blaming Annie. I think it's at the right time. Maybe both of them should, just really think of what they want. But deep down in me, I still feel that I don't think they are going to separate. These two people, maybe they will come back. Maybe they will come back. Because this red flag with Two-Face, like always with different women, sometimes when young men are growing up and they don't have proper upbringing, it can really affect them. So for me, I don't think it's his fault. I don't blame him so much. Maybe it was from his parenting. That is why he was able to be jumping from one woman to the other. There are worse men who has children with more women than Two-Face. It's just that Two-Face is a celebrity. That is why his own news is out there. And everybody bashing on him. One of these women bashing on Two-Face, if Two-Face wants them, I think he will get them and they will agree. So they are all just talking. So for me, we don't have to blame any of them. I think what has happened has happened. If they can make amends, they should do that. Otherwise, if they don't, they should just do it quietly. They should remember that their kids are there. And Annie, you have daughters. So what is going on now is not good for your children, because those children also, I think they are also now in their adolescent age. So this kind of situation is not a healthy one for them to be witnessing all this kind of thing. No. So this question of bashing on Two-Face or Annie, I don't see any importance, because both of them, they saw red flags within them that they should have not ignored, and they should have not married each other, but they went ahead. So, and they have been in this relationship all this while. It has always been one trouble or the other. We have been seeing all kinds of bad news throughout the date. So I have not seen any time that they had maybe a very healthy, nice relationship. Like they will not come out once in a while that this is what is happening. I know they have their good moments as couples, but as at that also, I don't think it's really what they want. So we don't really have much to say. It's their decision. But the only thing is that Two-Face shouldn't have brought the issue to social media, because I don't understand how people bring their marriage issues to the social media. You want to divorce, you have to come and announce it on the social media. Before social media, people used to divorce, people do lots of things. So I don't see any reason. These people should just have just let this slide away quietly like that, without this drama, because all of this, they are all drama. Why the drama? It's not okay. So I don't see any reason why we should blame Two-Face or Annie for all of this. both of them, they have themselves to blame. They are in it. They have been inside this relationship and they know what they have been dealing with. So we online in-laws, we are just also saying our own opinion. That is exactly what I see. So Two-Face going to engage a woman or whatever, yeah, maybe now he feels that he doesn't want her anymore, he wants to move on. Fine, if that is it. My advice is for Annie is, if really that you want to move on, move on. Forget about Two-Face. Put yourself together. If it is true that you have this problem that you always have to go to rehab, try to come out of it. That is one thing. Do it for yourself and for your children. Try to come out of it. Clean up and put your life together. You are a beautiful woman. You still look very beautiful. You can have it all. You still have more years ahead of you, and you can still have that life that you are looking for, with or without Two-Face. Yes, it's very difficult to let go of a big name like that. I know it's easy to just say it. It's difficult, but you just have to let go, because it's better than all of this drama. Because it's drama every day. And you, the Annie, you always say your in-laws, Two-Face family, they don't like you. So if you even see that they don't like you, so why? Because when you are in a relationship, you're always having problem with the man, and the man's family also don't like you. So who is going to be there for you? Nobody. So it is better to let it go and be happy. This is time for you to get to start enjoying life, instead of every time you have to have problem in your marriage, in your relationship, today this, today that. It's difficult to let go, but you have to let go, because I see that Two-Face is also trying to move on. So move on if it is possible. Remember that the other baby mamas, they will never wish you well. Never. They never wish you well. So in the midst of all of this, they are so happy that this is happening. So just try to clean up yourself and put yourself together. That is it. So we are just online in-laws. We just have to also contribute our own opinion of what we think about the whole situation. So that is it. So share this video, leave your comments, and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.